What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video was requested after I did my back injury update, and it's going to just be a bunch of back exercises that I use to personally help heal my back, stretch it out, do some mobility work, as well as my hips. So just to preface, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you that these exercises are going to heal your back if you're having lower back injuries or pain of any type, but it's what helped me. And so I just want to preface that. So I did have a lower back injury, if you're aware of the back about L5, and doing so, when I took rest and I stopped, I started experiencing hip pain / tightness. And I think this was due to sitting all day, not really moving my body, not really stretching it as I should have. I just literally took complete rest. So it wasn't the best. So this is going to be a little bit of a mix of back exercises as well as some hip stretches and exercises that I did, and some exercises that I worked or I used to strengthen my core, because you know, your back, you want to make sure your core is strengthening, that your back isn't compensating for everything. So let's get to it. Also, can we just look at the outfit? This is Balance Athletica's new biker shorts from the Kingdom collection. The sports bra is just a Paragon old one, but yeah, look at this, like, ooh. I am obsessed. They feel so good. I don't know if you can tell, but like the print is, there we go, like flocked. So right here, they're velvet. They're absolutely amazing. They just feel so good. They're so compressive. Ah, I'm so glad. I just wanted to share because I knew a few guys would ask about them. Alright, so the first exercise is an Eldoa, and so there is correct and incorrect ways to do this. You really want to be careful. I'm just going to show you it briefly, and it's for the Eldoa L5. This is a different form of like physical therapy kinesiology work that my friend Zavi helped me out, but I'll show you what it is. I got to move this mirror though. Alright, so what you want to make sure you do is you have like your ass, your sit bones on the wall, and when you're going to see, I'm going to have like my butt up to the wall, legs are going to be up, and I'm going to like pick up my big toes up and like kind of like this. You see how like this would be my big toe, the other toes will be like this, and then I want to slowly bring my knees in forward, squeezing my quads, and then with my arms I'm going to bring them up like this, and it's literally going to feel like, you know, my shoulders are popping out of my sockets with my palms like this, like that, and so it's going to be a whole stretch. You're going to feel it on your quads, on your shins primarily, and you might not really feel it on your back. You're not going to, but this is going to allow, it's going to allow your body to fully stretch all of your vertebrae, and that way when we do the other exercises it feels good. So this is what I did personally. Just want to give you guys a little show. Alright, let's get to it. So I have my sit bones against the wall, legs up perfectly. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to point your big toes like I did, bring your knees in slightly, squeezing your quad muscles. Once you get your bottom half situated, you're going to bring your chin, your chin to your neck, you're going to tuck it, and now the arms, flex those palms, they're going to be facing each other like that, but flex. Then you're going to bring it out, nice stretch on your shoulders like they're going to come off, and you're going to hold this for about ideally a minute. And then you're going to relax. I would do like 3 to 4 of these at a time, and this is how I would start my routine so I could lift up and stretch out my back. Woo! You're going to feel that all on your shins right here. Good, and then you're going to relax. So I would do about 3 to 4 of those before my other stretches, and that's how I would start off my routine. And now to my other stretches, which are a little bit more hip and back focused. Alright, so now the next exercise that I would do is a hip stretch, like a runner stretch type of thing, but it's different than, there's 2 forms. So I will do the first one that I did. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into like a runner's lunge, like this, like a normal stretch. Usually, typically people do this, which is great. I can really feel that here, but this goes even more. So remember, as for me, I had extremely tight hip flexors and that I needed to be doing some work. So this version is a little bit different. Instead, with your back leg, you're going to bring it out. You see how you can see my foot now? It's gonna stretch, it's gonna hurt. And so instead of like leaning your entire body forward, you're actually gonna engage your core and you're going to bring your pelvis in. Did you see that? Like this, squeeze it in, and then you're going to bring your hands like this, twist them, palms down, and you're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. You see that? Here's a side view. So this is the runner's lunge. Engage your core, pelvis in. You see how you saw that again? That's normal. Pelvis in, and then you're gonna hold it right like this. So again, palms out, you're going to squeeze this back glute, bringing this pelvis in, and you're going to hold this for 30 seconds on each side. So you do it one side, other side. Remember to rotate your back leg. So what I would do is I would do one side, wait 15 seconds, do the other side, and I would do each of them for about 3 to 4 times. A few other exercises that I did for my hips was in another one. So you're gonna go like this, like that runner's lunge that I told you. So you hold this out here, hold it, breathe, you're gonna feel that stretch, and then you're gonna bring it a little bit more, open this leg up, out, hold that for a few more seconds, and then one more even wider, and really doing that, really getting the stretch, really moving stretching all areas of your hip. Again, one on each side. You want to do it on each side. I'm going to do this here just so I'm a little bit loose and flexible for the other exercises. Good. Alright, another exercise I did for my hips is like a cobra. So there's 2 forms, but for me, because I really had a tight psoas and a tight hip flexors, this is what I did. You're going to get on the floor, flat. You can see me, right? Yeah. You're going to bring one leg up like this. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. You're going to bring one leg up like this. This is how I normally sleep. Hands right above your chest, and you're going to squeeze the leg that's straight, the glute, and you're going to lift yourself up slowly like this. And then you should really feel the stretch on the straight legs side. You're going to hold it there for about 30 seconds, and then you're going to bring it back down. Again, other leg, I'll show you. So bring that one leg up, hands, stretch it, and you really should feel this leg's stretch all right here. You can tilt a little bit on one side, tilt on the other to get a deeper stretch. But again, you want to hold it for 30 seconds. So I did those 3 to 4 on each side. And then another modification, you could not modification, but form is you can keep both legs straight. And again, just do the cobra stretch and really feel that on your hips. All right here. All right, so those were more hip stretch, because you have to realize our entire core, our stabilizer muscles aren't just our core, it's our back too. So you want to make sure we keep taking care of our core, making sure we're, moving and stretching our hip flexors as well, and our back. Remember, I had not only back pain, but also hip flexor issue that was not fun. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Another exercise that I did that when I really started feeling the back pain and alleviated, 2 forms. One, you can get on your knees like this. You're going to keep your core engaged, bring your hands onto like the back, and you're just going to lean back. And this is really going to help take the pressure off of your lower back and really stretch out those hip flexors. And then use your core to bring yourself up. The other modification is to do this while you're standing. So you see people probably doing this all the time. Maybe you're at a desk all day, but hands up and do like this, hold it, hold it. Good. So those were main stretches I did. Okay, so for your lower back, one of the final stretches, or one other stretch exercise that I did was bringing one knee to my chest. Again, making sure your back is flat the entire time. You should really feel that on your lower back. Bringing it, holding it. Try to keep the pressure on your shin, so like you can flex your foot, try to put the pressure off and like resist yourself. Let go, and then do the other leg. Keeping this leg nice and flat. Good. And I did about 5 to 10 of those on each side, and then I would bring them both into my chest. I would waddle it out just to kind of massage out my back. So there's another back exercise. One last exercise I did do was a pigeon stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're going to bring one leg forward, you're gonna bring it down to the ground, straighten out your back leg. If you've ever done yoga, you've done this one, and then you're going to lean forward. You're gonna feel this really more on your glutes and your like outer hip, and you just hold that and stretch. So I did that one for about 1 to 2 times. So those are about all of my back and hip flexor stretches. Now let's get to the core. All right, so remember, our back muscles are, I mean, if you're having lower back pain, in general, whether you have lower back pain or not, you want to make sure you have a very, very strong core. So for me, I have an anterior pelvic tilt. So you see, I'm always actually arching my back. My hamstrings are always tight. So for me, what I need to do is I really need to strengthen my core, so I'm standing like this. Not like that, not like that, like this, right? So here are some core exercises I did. Right what I just did, when I'm standing, when I'm cooking, something I'm trying to do is really focus on that and squeeze my abs right here, 10 seconds, breathe it out, and then let go. And do that again for 10 reps. This is gonna train your core to really, really know how to contract and engage it. And this is perfect to do before exercises, standing and whatnot, so your body isn't placing all the pressure on your lower back and you're really engaging your core. And no, a good way to engage your core is to suck in. You know, you think about your belly button, like I just sucked it in. You want to suck in your stomach, bring that belly button up like as if it's going to touch your back, and that's going to help you really think about engaging your core. So you let it go, that's my normal stance. Suck in, belly button, whoo, bring your pelvis in. So that's a really good way to help you know when to be engaging your core, sucking your belly button in, trying to engage that before exercise, even if you're just doing a normal workout routine, before your core, or even with these stretches, really focusing on engaging your core, even when you're walking, when you're standing, cooking, make sure you are focusing on that, right? All right, so a few other core exercises that I did. One of them was this bird dog, and a lot of people do this bird dog fast or not exactly properly. So this is the tempo that I was doing it at. So you're gonna start in all fours. See, now engage that core, see that? And then you're going to lift one leg up, lift up that opposite arm, hold that, squeeze that glute and your core, engage it. Slowly bring that down nice and controlled. And you're gonna bring it up. Keep that core engaged, nice and balanced, squeeze the leg glute, and slowly bring it down. I did about 20 total of these, which was like 10 on each side, and this took time for me to really like learn how to engage my core, really feel my core, and really getting the tempo done. So I did about 20 total, 2 reps of those sometimes. And mind you, all of these exercises, some days I would focus more on core, so I did like 3 stretches, and then the days when I just did stretches, no core work, because you need to give your core muscles a break a little bit, I would do maybe like 4 for each of those side stretches. So that was one of my first core workouts. The next one is the dead bug, but legs only. So you're gonna lay flat, hands by your side. You're gonna engage your core again. You wanna suck it in, like you're sucking your belly button to the center, and you want to have your back nice and flat. So you're gonna lift your legs up, and then you're slowly going to tap nice and controlled. As you lift your leg up, you use your core, squeeze it, woo, and bring it up. You do not want your legs to be doing this work. So I personally inhale as I go down, and then I exhale coming up. And you remember, you want your abs and core to be doing all of this lifting, not your legs. So again, I would do about 20 of those total, 10 on each side, 2 reps is ideally what I was doing. One other workout that I did was, my friend gave me, we're gonna lay flat, we're going to bring your arms flat on the ground, palms facing up. You're going to do like that cobra, but you're going to really squeeze your shoulder blades out like this, woo! Really burning those back muscles, slowly bringing them back down. I didn't do these every single day, but when I did, I would just do about 10 of them, 1 rep, sometimes 2 sets, 1 set, sometimes 2 sets, and bring them down. You really want to focus on your back muscles to lift up and squeezing those shoulder blades. Again, 10 reps, about 1 to 2 sets. This is an exercise my friend again gave me. I'm not really sure what it's called. It's called like the This is another exercise that my friend gave me. It's like a Hanna 3-part side flexion. It's a little bit of a core. I don't know the science behind it, but I'll just show you what I was doing. So you're going to lay on your left side. You only do this on your right side, at least the program that he gave me. And so leave your head down. So you're going to lift your leg up like this, flex your foot, down. Then you're going to bring up your shoulders like a crunch, down, and then you're going to do both of them at the same time. Down. See? So you're going to start with your leg up, good. Then your body, crunch, down, then you're going to do both. So 1 rep equals 1 leg up, your upper body up, and then both up. That is 1 rep, and I did about 10 on my right side. He told me not to do my left side. I don't personally know the science behind it, but I'm just showing you guys what I did for me. Hopefully incorporating some of these can help you guys as well. And so the final core exercise I did was a tummy tuck vacuum. So there's 2 ways I was doing it. The first way was like this. So you're going to bend. You want to make sure our back is like nice and flat. I hope you can see this. Okay, so you're not going to engage. What I did is I set a timer. So you want to exhale as you suck it in. Bring that core in, suck in your belly button. Hold that for 10 seconds. Hold, 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 hold. You should really feel it contracting. And then let go. And then rest for 10 seconds. And then again, remember, as you exhale, you bring your belly in. Engage your core. Squeeze all those ab muscles. Hold that again for 10 seconds. And then let go. Remember, you want to inhale. I probably just demonstrated that wrong. But you want to inhale as you let go. Exhale as you bring it in. So ready? Big inhale in. Exhale. Suck it in your stomach. Hold it for 10 seconds. Inhale again. Remember, as you exhale, that's when you suck your stomach in. So you can really bring it in, contract your abs. And what I used to do is I actually didn't wear high-waisted shorts when I was doing it. I actually, if I was, I rolled it over so I could really see like my stomach actually contracting. Final version for it is again, just doing it on all fours. Same concept though, as you exhale, sucking in, bringing that core, belly button into your back, holding it for 10 seconds, and then going out. Doing it again. Exhale. Holding it. There. All right, so there you have it. I hope these exercises for your back, your stretches, your hips, your core were really, really helpful. Again, this doesn't have to be for only those who are experiencing back or hip flexor pain. You should be always stretching, being mobile, and really making sure you have a strong core. Something that I learned the hard way. I thought I did have a strong enough core, but apparently maybe I didn't. So I'm doing different exercises versus just doing crunches and all of the old core workouts I was doing. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to put some information down in the link below. Thank you so, so much for watching. I will update you how my back is doing, any more exercises that I'm doing. Now, this is my first week back going into the gym. I just posted a workout today of my first gym workout. It was all Swiss ball workouts to really focus on my core. It was a leg workout as well. If you want to go check that out, make sure you're following me here on Instagram at Tatiana_Kuto. I'll be putting more of my workouts there. I'll give you guys an update, but thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this helped you out in any way. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!